Wow. Life is pretty beautiful. Welcome back to another episode of the POTT. My name is Moran the Man, and it's a pleasure to be in your ears or your eyes. Wherever I'm at in life, wherever you getting this, shout out to you. I think you fine. But I'm in the presence of somebody that is very dope, definitely on the come up out here with her music. She is just amazing, literally, for lack of better words. And she goes by the name of Young Baby Tate.
Yo, what's good? It's YB Tizzle.
Straight out of Zone 6.
Yeah, you know.
And I want to give her a shout out too because she came to this interview on time.
I tried. I really did.
No, she did an amazing job. She did. She was here like 20 minutes before it was time. So when
I actually told my mom, I was like, yeah, the interview is at 8. And she was like, okay. So then we get here and I was like, I actually just told you it was at 8, but it's really at 8:30. I was just trying to make sure that we weren't late because I really do hate being late to things. And I'm late so often to things and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm trying to get it together. So this is the first step.
Well, hey, practice made perfect, right?
Yeah.
Well, this chick right here, she is literally probably one of the only people I know that went to the Grammys before she existed. So she literally has something in common with Beyonce's kids. So shout out to that. But when it comes to you and your music, you sing, you write, you produce, you engineer too, right?
Yeah.
Wow, look at oh my gosh, so talented.
Thank you.
How did you get started?
I got started off singing when I was 3, I guess. As soon as I could talk, I was singing. Because of my mother. She just had me exposed to music.
Dope.
So music was always my first love. But I started making music when I was around 13.
Okay.
Started off on GarageBand, and I was really just playing around at first.
That's how it always starts.
Yeah, I was bored. It was like summertime. I didn't have any summer camp to go to. I was bored, so I went back in like the back room where the computer was and just started playing around on GarageBand and stuff.
Dope.
And I basically just taught myself with the help of my mom a little bit. But, that's really where it all started. And then when I was about 16, I think I got like a little bit more serious about it. Started making like albums and stuff. I have like 5 albums from when I was 16. I was just going in.
Where are they? Can they be found? Or?
They can be found.
Okay.
With me, though. No one else has them.
Okay.
Currently.
That's
they
dope.
probably won't ever. They won't ever get released.
That's cool. I mean, one thing that I like about you is I feel like whenever I seen you perform, all the times I seen you perform, it seems like you're just like free on stage. Like you have no worries. What does performing do for you personally?
Performing, honestly, it gives me so much confidence. And I feel like a lot of people have said to me, like, wow, you look so professional on stage and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like the stage is actually where I'm more comfortable. Like, I'm more comfortable on stage than in real life. Like, I feel like I can just be everything that I want to be,
Everything?
Because, yeah, everything.
Dope.
I can be anything I want to be on stage because people came to see, like, who is this? Who is Young Baby Tate? What you about to do? So I'm just like, hey, what's up? This what's going on, I really do enjoy and love being on stage. It's really undescribable for me.
That's dope. So it's like one thing you said, people see me and they say Young Baby Tate. I feel like you're one of those type of artists people wouldn't expect you, not to say that you suck, but people wouldn't expect you to be as good as you are, because it's like you come on stage, you see this cute angelic girl, and then out of nowhere you just hear these 808s and you just hear these skittering hi-hats, and you just hear this voice and these melodies. Like, what is this? So how do you feel your performance impacts other people who watch you?
Man, I don't even know. I feel like people walk away like, damn, I gotta get on my A game. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I mean, I honestly, from what I've seen, I feel like that might be true. Like, I've seen people look at you like, oh, who's this chick? And it's like, whoa, like, you'll perform. And I kind of feel like their opinion of you will change.
Yeah, definitely. That actually happened to me last year when I went out to South by Southwest. I had a show. And for some reason, it was just super, super unorganized. Like, nothing was going right. So I'm trying to, get my set together, trying to get the DJ to play my music and stuff. And he's like basically baby girling me, which is like worse than lil broing somebody,
Word.
Like, yeah, just hold on, baby girl. What, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
Was he a promoter?
No, he was just the DJ. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, take the USB, plug it in, let me do my thing. And he finally did. And then afterwards, he was trying to be like, oh yeah, that was dope. Like, I know. Thank you. Bye.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really annoying, especially being a woman and being so small. Like, I feel like people just be looking at me like, oh, she not about to really do nothing.
So how does it make you feel knowing that you are a woman in a male-dominated industry? Because you literally do everything for yourself. Like, you engineer yourself. You produce yourself.
Yeah. I just really like doing things for myself. I don't ever want to feel like I have to need a man to do this or not even just a man. Like,
Right.
I don't want to feel like I have to I hate depending on people. Like, and sometimes you do have to depend on people, but for the most part, I just really love doing things myself because I know how I want this to sound. I know what note I want it to, I know everything that I want it to be because it's in my mind. It's coming straight from my mind through my fingertips, through my vocal cords. Everything is what I want it to be. So I just feel like men, they always look at like women in the industry like, oh, you either, I don't want to curse in front of my grandma.
Curse. Oh, okay, never mind. Not in front of your grandma. And her grandmother got bars too, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
She said if I went in the elevator.
She did.
But it's either you're having sex with somebody or you not really doing something. You just pressing buttons. You're not actually producing or you're not actually writing your own stuff.
Right.
So, but I don't feel like I have to deal with a lot of that because I feel like I've proven myself. Not that I have to, but niggas know what's up.
Yeah, I could tell. And from what I've seen, because you're from the East Side, I'm from the South Side, and one thing I will always say about the East Side, y'all support each other.
Yeah.
Like Zone 6, like looks out for Zone 6, and for what I could tell, you have like a really good support system.
Yes.
So how did you really come into the circle with some of the people that you met? Like, was it school, shows? Like, how did you build those relationships?
I would say partially from school.
Okay.
I went to Georgia State for a year. Shout out the Panthers.
Okay.
Met a few people there that I'm still connected with today, that kind of introduced me to some, DJs and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think everything just happened organically.
Dope.
When I was dropping music, people were kind of picking it up at my school like, oh, wow, Tate, like, this is cool. People that went to school with me or in classes with me, stay in the same dorm as me. They're like, oh, this is dope. And I think it just, spread on its own, really. And just people just started coming to me, supporting me, and they've been there ever since, really.
Dope. Yeah. Why would they want to leave? Like,
what you want to leave for?
I don't know. Young Baby Tate's inspirations. Who inspires you?
Okay. Dion Ferris.
She's dope.
She is.
Man.
Her voice, man.
Amazing.
Have you ever heard her live?
I've never heard her live, but I know she has a Grammy.
Man, and it's a reason.
Yeah.
No, but Gwen Stefani, definitely. Growing up, I think I got scratches all over my Gwen Stefani album, the LAMB. That album, I played that out. Who else? Got a little bit of CeCe Peniston. I really like house music. I feel like people don't really know that about me, but
Dope.
House is definitely influential. Honestly, when I think of influences, I can't really think of many besides Dion Ferris, Gwen Stefani, and Michael Jackson.
Cool. I feel like that's a good little list, a good little roster, and I like the fact that it's different too. To go from Dion to Gwen to Michael. I mean, Michael, he just had that sauce, but I feel like that's a good little circle of people to look up to. So, what is the plan for Tate? Where does Tate want her music to take her?
I really want my music to take me all over the world. I really want to get to the UK, honestly. I feel like people in the UK will love me more than people in America. I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel like they're going to be like, oh my goodness, like, oh my God, like, she's like amazing. Like, I love young Baby Tate. Like, it's just great, I love her music. She's dope. She makes all her own music. Like, she's like this fun little girl. Like, she's,
Word. I mean, we love you here.
Yeah. I love Atlanta. I love being here, but I just want to go everywhere. I want my music to touch as many people as it can.
Dope.
And I just want to change lives. I want to change my life. I want to change the lives around me. I want to change lives that I don't even know. If there's some way that I can touch somebody, I just want music to go everywhere, honestly.
Dope. I saw that you they wrote about you in Noisy.
Yeah.
So when you saw your name on that very popular website article, how did that make you feel?
I was bugging out because I just woke up and I'm getting notifications like from Noisy. I was like, what is this? But it was so dope. This DJ Xavier Black, who is super dope, he did a write-up, about the R&B scene, and I was like, wow, I really appreciate the fact that, because I feel like, I'm young in the Atlanta scene, you know, I'm pretty new to it, so I feel like there are people who are more seasoned and who see me, and the fact that they acknowledge that and, want to share that with the world, I was super appreciative of it. I almost cried, but I'm an OG. I can't really, do all that.
It's okay to cry, especially if they tell you it's okay to cry. So, any advice for anybody that's just on the come up, trying to follow in your footsteps? What would you say to somebody that's trying to chase their dreams?
Just be yourself. Like, I cannot stress individuality enough, and I feel like that's why so many people rock with me, because I'm just individual. I'm just me. I'm Young Baby Tate. You can't really, when you hear my music, you like, oh, this sound like, you can't really do that. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
So I feel like individuality, just being yourself, love yourself, and believe in yourself, really. 'Cause it's hard, This isn't easy to do, to just put yourself out there and put your music, your babies. 'Cause I look at my music as my children. Like, these are my creations. They came from so deep within me. And you just got to believe in yourself, really. Believe in your art. That's it.
Believe in your art, and that's it?
That's pretty much it.
I dig that. Rainbow Project.
Yeah. Roy G. Biv 2.
When is it coming?
It's hitting something near you.
Oh.
No. It's gonna be in November. It'll be, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all that good stuff, SoundCloud.
Dope.
In November, though.
Instagram, Twitter, where can all these lovely people who are not hip to you find you and get at you and tweet you and say you fine?
You can find me on all social media, everywhere at Young Baby Tate. Now, don't spell young like you regularly spell young. It's YUNG BABY TATE. Once again, YUNG BABY TATE. You can find me anywhere, SoundCloud, all that.
Dope. Well, thank you very much for coming through and being on the pod. I'm a fan, and I am very happy for you. I'm proud to see your progression. You are really so dope. You are really putting on for yourself, for women, for Zone 6.
Yes.
And yeah, you fire.
Thank you so much.
Keep going.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for thinking I was cool enough to talk to.
Hey, man.
I mean, like, I just
this Miranda man.
I don't know
like,
what you're talking about.
This is the man.
No, I'm not. I be chilling. I just be chilling. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.